It's time for the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, it's baseball, the Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders. The KQEG TV High School Game of the Week made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning at 1025 Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Your comfort is their business. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Fiesta Mexicana. Celebrate Mother's Day this week at Fiesta Mexicana. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. By Castle Realty, whether you're buying or selling, see Castle Realty. And the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson, a tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours? Now let's go down to Copeland Park and KQEG's Rick Wilson and Dave Gasper. It's time. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Copeland Park. And finally, it looks like we're going to get this thing underway here as the teams are just finishing up their warm-ups. Rick Wilson tonight, along with Dave Gasper, as we see the Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders playing tonight here at Copeland Park. And Dave, we should explain to folks the reason that things went long is the varsity reserve game was tied at 4 apiece. And they didn't want to leave it that way, so they played an extra inning, and it was still 4 apiece. So they played another inning, and it ended 5-4. Central ended up winning it at the end there. Kind of as they loaded up the bases and then pitched a walk to the last man who then walked the winning run in. So that's how that finished up. But finally, we've got the teams warmed up, and it looks like we're going to get underway here pretty quick. And, of course, this is always a big game for everybody when the north side plays the south side, Central versus Logan. Should be a pretty exciting game tonight, I hope, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these two rivals are going to be going at it. If the varsity reserve game was any indication, there should be plenty of drama here in the varsity game tonight afterwards with that walk-off walk ending things for the varsity reserve. So, yeah, this is really going to be an interesting game between these two rivals, and they're just about all warmed up now in the brisk 42 probably degree weather we got out here.
Yeah.
So
Central comes in 9-5. They are number 3 in the conference, 5-3 overall. Then Logan is 4-15. They are 3-6 in the conference, and there's actually like a 3-way tie between Onalaska, Aquinas, and Logan for 5th place right now in the conference. So it's been a tough season for these Rangers. I know they've been trying to pull it around, but we'll see how it goes tonight between these two teams. As you said, these are big rivals, so they always play. Everybody says this. When Logan plays Central, it's an exciting game.
Absolutely. And for Logan, I mean, even though they do have that 4-15 record, I think they'll feel a whole lot better about that if they're able to come out with a win over Central. And even if with their season not really going the right way that they wanted to so far, just a win here would just mean so much more to them and maybe kind of salvage the season in their minds a little bit.
Now it's somewhere in the low 40s right now temperature-wise, and there's a brisk wind out there too. Do you think that's going to have an effect on the way the players play, or are they too pumped up to have it even bother them? Or you've played before, maybe you would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to have much effect on how they play. It'll probably have more effect on the results, like, hitting. It's going to be a bit more difficult with the cold weather to really kind of get the ball flying. The ball's probably not going to travel very well today, even with that little bit of a wind, just with how cold it is. Maybe the guys are just, a little bit slower, but, I mean, after you're out there for a bit, I mean, you got the blood pumping. You're not really feeling that cold.
Yeah.
So they'll probably feel fine, but just the way the ball travels is going to be a whole lot different today when you're in low 40s weather.
Yeah. Well, you can see the coaches are meeting with the umpires right now. Today we have Paul Bloyer and Jeff Eisenzee as the umpires today. So looks like we're going to be getting the game underway pretty quickly here. We'll take a break, and we'll get back for the opening and the beginning of tonight's game after these messages.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
The Castle commitment is making sure you have all the tools you need to find your next home. Our Castle Finder app is the most up-to-date home search app around. Search by neighborhoods, school districts, and more. It's the only real estate app with augmented reality. Point your phone or tablet and see all nearby homes for sale with photos and details right at your fingertips. Make your home search fun and easy. Castle Finder, available on the App Store or The Castle commitment is making sure you have all the tools.
Welcome back, everybody. We wanted to share this with you. One of the Central teachers who's been having a issue with a cancer bout, I believe, is going to do the Star Spangled Banner for us. And there you are, folks. We don't hear the Star Spangled Banner done that way too often at any of the games that we do, so that was kind of nice, something a little bit different for us today. So as they clear things off the table or off the field, we hope to get things underway here in just a moment. Of course, Central, the home team, will take the field. Logan will be up to start things off at the plate, and Ethan Hainwall will lead things off. Pitching today for the Central Red Raiders is Andrew Fisher. Fisher with, they gave us all sorts of stats on these kids. Fisher with a 2.6 ERA. He's one of the best pitchers they have, I believe. Will be pitching today. And for Logan on the mound will be Alex Gavrilis. So we're almost ready to get back underway here as we warm up our pitchers just a little bit and warm up everybody else, hopefully, too.
Yeah, got to warm ourselves up over here.
Let me warm up our field camera here.
Yeah, I got to get warmed up out here. Gavrilos, he's got the stockings going today, the stirrups, the high socks. I like that look, very classic look out there on the mound. So it's going to be, actually, no, that's Fisher out there who's got the high socks. So, yeah, that'll be definitely good to see him out there.
Yeah.
We saw him last week as well, and when he was pitching.
You call them high socks? What does that mean?
He's got the tall socks there. The tall socks go up to the knees. Yeah.
They all do.
Yeah, and they got the stirrups.
Yeah. That's part of the Central uniform. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Look.
We are underway. We're only about an hour and 15 minutes late, folks, but we got the game
Hour
underway.
12, I got officially.
Yeah.
Hour 12, so.
Of course, if you're watching the broadcast over the air, then we're right on time. But here we go. Underway. First pitch. It's a strike. So right away, Fisher going after that batter. Let's see how he does in the second pitch. Pulls that one a little bit, but there's a foul ball. Strike two, 0-2. Central coming in here after beating Aquinas 5-2. And Logan just recently lost to Prairie du Chien in their last game, 6-1.
Fisher getting out ahead of Hainwall here early on, up 0-2. Ooh.
That went a little outside. They're saying 1-2. Okay.
Just missed the outside corner.
And a foul ball as he hangs in there. Hainwell's going to protect that plate. 40-some degrees here as we get things underway. Thank you. We got lights now. That's good.
Always helps to see what we're doing out here.
1-2, the count. Ainwall doing a good job of protecting the plate, keeping himself in the game. And another foul ball.
That was a nice off-speed there from Fisher. Just able to get a piece of it was Hainwall battling with a very late defensive swing, just trying to get a piece.
Foul ball again. Central kind of an interesting team this year. You know, they've beat Caledonia, a great team. They beat La Crescent, another good team. They've beat Holman, who's number 1 in the conference right now. They've beat Logan before. You know, and then they lost to Aquinas. You know, I mean, that's just kind of strange. They beat Sparta, they beat Onalaska, and they actually split with Holman. If I remember correctly, they won one and lost one with Holman, and they split with Aquinas now too. But
baseball's a fun game. Any team can win on any given day.
Yep. They meet. They got Sparta coming up on the 13th, and Sparta's number 2 in the conference right now. Onalaska on the 16th. So they've got some tough games ahead of them yet before we get into playoffs this year. There we go. Struck him out.
On the 10th pitch of the at-bat, finally able to get him to chase.
Took 10 pitches to take down one batter. Here's Julian Erickson now. Coming up to bat. Julian is the center fielder for Logan. Julian, a junior at Logan High School. First pitch, a ball. 1-0. Oh, good. The wind's picking up.
And it's coming right at us, too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, what fun.
We're protected on, like, 3 sides here, but just the window right in front of us.
Yep. All right. Strike 1 as he hits one out of play. 1 out. 1-1 to the batter. Ooh, that was right down the middle. Strike 2. Nice pitch. Oh, did he foul tip that one?
Yep, just got a piece.
Oh, man. 1-2, count stays.
Logan really able to get Fisher working here early on.
Foul ball up and out of play. One out. Erickson at the plate. Boy, that looked good to me, but apparently it was a little low, so 2-2.
And another battle here. This next one will be the 7th of the at-bat for Julian Erickson. Ooh.
Got him. Strikeout.
Buckled the knees with a curveball. That was a beauty from Fisher. Able to catch Erickson guessing, and he guessed wrong, and back-to-back strikeouts to start the game for Fisher.
Nice.
It comes with a cost, though. 17 pitches already just to get down those first 2 hitters.
Yeah. There's strike 1. Starts out. Batter number 3. This is Gavrilis, Alex Gavrilis. He is the pitcher today. Strike 2. Pitcher for Logan. Oh, and 2. 2 outs. That looked outside. 1-2. Well, nope. They're going to call that a ball too, huh? 2-2.
Curveball just started out a little too high. Wasn't able to get back down into the zone in enough time.
There, he knocks one right out to second base. Ooh, fumbled a bit. He picks it up. Oh, and a bad throw over to first. It gets away from the first baseman, and the runner will go down to second. And what started out as maybe a base hit turns into a double. We going to call that an error?
I'm going to call that a single and an error.
Okay.
And E4. That's going to be on, what is that? Ty Demel.
All right, here we go. Let's bring in the cleanup hitter, Nick Fry, also the catcher. Runner on second base, takes his lead. Here's the pitch. It's going to get runner, gets back to second quickly. Ball one. Well, he thought about that, didn't take it, so 2-0. If you're watching us on the internet, by the way, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. That every time we go live with a game of any kind of game or whatever we go live with, you'll get a little message on your phone saying KQEG just went live. And he walks this one. So 2 strikeouts and a walk in the first inning. And now we've got runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Devin Moran, the second baseman. Incidentally, for Central out there, we mentioned that Andrew Fisher's on the mound. We've got Trevin Van Egtern behind the plate. First base is Brecken Austin. On second base, we've got Ty Demel. Third base is Zach Fellens. At shortstop, Mikey Miller. In left field, it's Dylan Lappick. And center field is Hunter Elson. And in right field, it's Levi Wolf. And now count is 1-0 to Moran. Outside, there's a shot down to first. Did he get him? He got him! Tagged him at first, and that retires the side. So, no runs on that one, folks. Actually, no hits. They've got 1 error up on the board. So we'll take a break as we get ready for the bottom of the second inning and the Central Red Raiders coming up. Stick around. We'll be back right after this.
You know Boyer's Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas, and more sofas. We picked out love seats, and more love seats.
We picked out recliners,
and more recliners. Dining room furniture.
Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
Join the party at the Arterial Barn Grill. Stop in and meet the new owners. This is still the place where people come for a delicious meal and reconnect with friends. Specials? You bet. Friday it's fish, Saturday slow roasted prime rib, Taco Tuesday tacos for $2. Wednesdays get a basket of wings for $2.50. Choose from 13 different sauces. Great appetizers too. Now serving breakfast Friday through Monday from 8 to 2. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition. Why not make it yours? Join the
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Dave Gasper here at Copeland Park, Logger Field. We're getting ready to continue our Logan versus Central baseball game. Bottom of the first inning. There is no score so far. But the Central Red Raiders are coming up, and Trevin Van Echtern will lead the charge here now for Central. Trevin or Trevon? Maybe it's Trevon.
Maybe. Let's just go with Van Echtern.
Van Echtern is up.
Van
Yes,
Echtern.
there we go. Ooh, a little outside. No, they're going to call that a strike. He must have caught that outside corner. We mentioned on the mound is Alex Gavrilis for Logan. I see Matthew is watching our broadcast today. Thank you for the kind words, Matthew, on the internet there. Counts 1-1. Oh, nice pitch. Ball, though, 2-1. Tried to get a curveball in there, but I think it went a little high on him. And that one gets away from the pitcher, or the catcher, rather. 2-2.
3-1.
3-1, rather. 3-1 the count. And Van Echtern averaging .468. He's got a batting average way up there. So we'll see if he can. He's a perfect guy to lead things off, I guess. And they're going to walk him. That'll bring up Zach Fellens. Zach is a senior at Central and batting .380. So they've got some wood at the beginning of at the top of their order here. Central does. Zach Fellens now. Over to first, and he gets back safely.
Yeah, we had a pickoff there from the catcher to end the top of the first inning.
Yeah, that was Van Echtern.
Yeah, first baseman snuck back behind the runner, taking way too big of a lead.
Let's go into the second baseman. Over to second. They got him at second. So Van Echtern got on in a walk, but gets called out on a tag at second, and Fellens gets on in a fielder's choice. Ty Demmel coming up now. Ty Demmel batting third and averaging .390. See how he does. Runner at first. Strike one. One out. Bottom of the first inning. No score so far. There's a ground ball back to the catcher. He'll go to second with it. Oh, second baseman drops it.
Ooh.
So they're safe all around. And Ty Demmel gets on. What is that, an E4?
That's going to be an E6.
E6?
On Hainwall, it looks like. Hainwall had it. He just wasn't able to hold on to it. The throw wasn't bad and just couldn't get it in the glove, and that allowed him to get in there safely at second.
So now runners at first and second, and up steps the pitcher, Andrew Fisher. Behind the plate for Logan today, Nick Fry. At first base is Caleb Trusoni. At second base, Devin Moran. Third base is Mike Rojo. And let's see, at shortstop, Ethan Hainwall, which we mentioned just a moment ago. Foul ball. In left field, it's Josh Lauby, and in center field, it's Julian Erickson. Right field is Keegan Streak. And it's 0-2, the count right now, to Andrew Fisher.
Ooh.
Big swing, struck him out.
That was a nice off-speed pitch there from
Yeah.
Gavrilos, able to get Fisher way out in front. Strikes out his mound opponent.
This is Hunter Elson now, batting in the number 5 spot. Elson, 250 batter. First pitch is strike, 0-1. I'm going to call that a ball. Ball 1.
Just a little bit high, says the umpire.
1-1. Foul tip. That'll be strike 2. Runners at first and second still. 2 outs.
And both teams putting up mild threats here in the first inning.
Yeah.
Be it neither team has a hit so far. this game. Both teams putting up errors so far in the first inning.
Whoa, way outside. 2-2. 2-2 and 2 outs.
2 guys on.
And 2 guys on. How about that? There's a foul ball. Count stays 2-2. You can see the runner's going on that pitch.
Got to go on contact with 2 outs. As soon as you hear that noise, hear that ping.
I think they were running before the ping, I think.
Now they'll be running before the ping. Full count, 2 outs.
Full count.
As soon as pitcher goes home, both those guys are taken off. Demel and Felons.
And they walk him. So we end up with bases loaded and Mikey Miller coming up. Miller has a batting average of 1.186. His MVC average isn't that much better, 167, actually worse. So he needs to step up. We'll see what he can do with bases loaded, 2 outs. Oh, big swing, that's for sure.
Can't knock him for not trying.
That's right. Strike 2. Going after it. That's going to be a foul tip. That will go out of play. The umpire says, I'm out of baseballs. Give me some more baseballs.
Yeah, yes, more guys on those foul balls.
There's a shot out into, it's going to curve into right field. That's going to bring in a couple of runs. It comes 1, 2, and 3, and he slides into third base, and he's safe.
Wow.
Mikey Miller with a triple.
A bases clearing, 3-run triple from Mikey Miller. Coming up clutch in a big way here in the first inning. Hasn't had, like we were saying, not as much success so far this season, but that was a big hit for Mikey Miller.
Outstanding. 3-0 Central, just like that. That's going to be inside. Ball 1.
That was a nice shot out there into the right center field gap.
Right.
And over the heads of both the outfielders, heading out to the wall. Miller has the speed to make it a triple.
Slides in face first into third. Ground ball, third baseman. Can he get it? He does. Over to first. And they're calling him safe. He beat it out.
Wow. Kind of took a little bit of a roundabout way trying to avoid the first baseman. It was a really close play over there, but.
That was Brecken Austin, by the way.
Base umpire decides to call him safe, and this inning continues. And after Fisher grinds through his first inning, Gavrilos also grinding here through the first, already up to 26 pitches.
Oh, the runner, I'm sorry. I thought the runner came in. He's still out there on third. I thought he would.
Yeah, that ground ball was right over there to third. He couldn't really take off.
True.
Had to get right back on the bag, prevent himself from getting tagged out.
Ball 1, first pitch. This is David Hayden. He is the designated hitter today, hitting for Levi Wolf. Ground ball out to shortstop, over to second. They get him at second. So that retires the side. And Brecken Austin gets tagged out at second as David Hayden grounds out. Top of the second inning coming up, and Logan will be stepping up to the batter's box. But what a great inning for Central. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and they find themselves in the lead 3-0. Coming up now for the Logan Rangers will be Devin Moran, followed by Caleb Trusoni, and Josh Lauby. On the mound, of course, for Central, that is Andrew Fisher. Fisher with only faced 4 batters in the first inning when Logan was up. He hit in the first 2 of them. He struck out. But he still had about 30 pitches, didn't he?
28.
28
Actually,
pitches,
both
close.
Fisher and Gavrilos had 28 pitches there in the first inning. So.
Wow. But Gavrilos faced a lot more batters.
Yeah. I mean, 10 pitch at bat for Hainwall. Another 7 pitches or so to Julian Erickson. Really got up his pitch count quickly there, and that pickoff over at first base of Nick Fry really helped him out, get out of that inning, because he was in a little bit of trouble there.
Down to second it goes, and we're ready to get underway. This is Devin Moran.
I think I sense a little bit of a sun poking through on the backside there.
Well, we're trying to. Would be nice to
on
see
its way
some
down.
sun.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd warm it up a notch or 2.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Here we go, top of the second. First pitch gets hit foul. I think that's going to go out of play. Yes, it will, out of play. Strike 1. Oh and 1. Moran gets another one, pops it up. That's going to be caught. Van Egtern pulls it in, and 1 out. Caleb Trusoni now into the batter's box for Logan. Caleb is the first baseman and a junior. Central, yeah, look at this. We've got sunshine out there all of a sudden. Strike 1.
Sure, that's a welcome sight for some of our chilly camera guys out there, and the players, of course, except for the ones that are staring right into the sun.
Strike 2.
Out there in right field, first base, second base.
Yeah.
They got the sun right in their eyes.
So now if you're the batter, you want to hit it to right field?
Couldn't hurt.
Strike 3. Wow. 2 outs. 2 batters, 2 outs. Andrew Fisher. It's his 3rd strikeout. We got to see that La Crescent game on Monday. And, Bryce Weimiller came into the studio this week. He was a guest on Seven Rivers Sports. I had a chance to talk to him and tell him what a great game he pitched. There's a ground ball. Is that going to go fair? Nope, it's going to go foul. But I told him what a great game he pitched. I said, my goodness, 13 strikeouts, how impressed we were with him. And he's very humble. He said, yeah, well, I had a good day that day, I guess.
Yeah.
So very nice kid. We had 3 of their players in from La Crescent on the program. So I don't know if that show's airing this week or next week, but you'll get to see a couple of the kids from the La Crescent team on Terry Erickson's Seven Rivers Sports. That one catches that outside corner. Strike 2, 1 and 2 now. This is Josh Lauby, the left fielder. Whoa, that one brushed him back. 2 and 2. There's the strike. No, I take that back. It was 3 and 2. Somebody else yelled that.
Yeah.
Full count now.
Umpire can be kind of a little confusing with his call when he
he
puts
does.
the hand up. Yeah.
That time he got him. Well, 3 up, 3 down, just like that. Nobody left on base. No hits, no runs, no errors. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Central is coming up now. Our score, as Central comes back up once again, we're looking at a score of 3-0. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the next inning. Bottom of the second, right after this.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter where you are.
Are you looking for a new home? The Castle Realty Coming Soon program allows our buyers to view properties before they hit the market. Thinking about selling? Check out Castle's Buyers Waiting program. We might already have a buyer for your home. Castle Realty is matching buyers and sellers early in the process, saving everybody time and money. Castle Realty is committed to providing an excellent real estate experience. Call Castle Realty and experience the commitment.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Dave Gasper. We are at the Central Logan game today. Our score 3-0. Central in the lead and Central up at bat. And here's our first pitch. Gavrilos still on the mound for Logan. And in the batter's box is the bottom of the order. That's Dylan Lappick. And he hits one right out to the third baseman, pulls it out, and over to first. That's one out. Now we go to the top of the batting order for Central. Van Egtern will be up, and this young man is batting average over 400, so last time up they walked him, but he got tagged out at second base, I believe, on a force out, if I remember correctly. Well, he thought about that, but call that ball one.
Able to hold up his swing just a little bit.
There's a strike, 1-1. Whoa, way outside. 2-1. There's a fly ball to left field. He's under it. He's got it. 2 outs.
Able to give it a ride. Nice hard line drive out to left field, but Van Egtern ends up flying out for the second out of the inning, and now comes Fellens.
Zach Fellens got on base on a fielder's choice in the first inning. I think he was probably one of the ones that scored, huh?
Yep.
Strike one. Caught that outside corner.
Fellens, Ty Demmel, and Hunter Elson all came around to score on that Mikey Miller 3-run triple.
Foul ball, that'll go out of play. Oh, and 2. Well, that was into the dirt. 1-2. Fellens going to have to protect the plate now. Pitcher's got him down. There's a ground ball right to the first baseman. He bobbles it, gets it over to first. He's safe. Pitcher was over there. Gavrilos tried to cover for him, but they kind of flipped it over, and it didn't quite make it to him. So he gets on base. We call that an error?
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
they're
calling
calling
that
an
an
error,
error.
huh? E3?
I'm going to go with an E3 because he had the initial bobble. I mean, the pitcher probably could have caught that throw, but either way, that was just kind of a mishandled play. I'm starting with an E3.
There's a fly ball going deep to center field, and he pulls it in to retire the side. So no score that time around, and really, I guess no hits on that one either, just one error.
Nope.
So we'll go to the top of the third inning coming up here. Hey, I want to mention, I got to mention one of our sponsors here real quick because Mother's Day is coming up this weekend, and, a great place to take your mom for Mother's Day would be Fiesta Mexicana. And I'll tell you, for Mother's Day, well, take her mom over there for lunch or dinner. All moms are going to get a free dessert like fried ice cream, or a house margarita.
Ooh.
Mom will love a house margarita, don't you think?
Oh, my mom would, for sure.
This year, make Mother's Day special. Make it a fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. And I'll bet they'll have music and entertainment for you. It'll be fun. And hopefully the weather will be nice so you can sit out on the back deck and enjoy the nice weather and have a nice meal and a free margarita.
I think I saw the forecast is somewhere around like 65 degrees Somewhere around there, mid-60s-ish.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So what I have to do, my mom's not here, so maybe if I could just find somebody who pretends to be my mom.
Oh, right, yeah.
Would that work? Well,
Perhaps.
except then she gets the margarita. I don't. Well, all
Yeah.
right. Never mind then. Well, that won't work.
Got to get you a wig or something.
Fiesta Mexicana, great Mexican food on the south side of La Crosse. That's way down south of Walmart down there. You can't miss them. Mormon Coulee Road. Okay, down to second base they go.
The wind's picking up again.
Yeah.
Blowing right into...
Probably because the barometric pressure's changing. You know, the clouds are moving out, so that front's moving away. And do I sound like a weatherman? I sound kind of like a weatherman, don't I? Yeah, well,
Are you sure you're not a? Are you sure you aren't a trained weatherman?
maybe I'm a weatherman. I could probably do it just as good as they can.
You found your true calling, right?
That's right. I can be wrong just as much as they are. Strike one. This is Mike Rojo, the leadoff batter. He'll be followed by Keegan Streak on deck and Ethan Hainwall in the hole. 0-2 now, the count. Fisher gets him. Holy smokes, strikes him out.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Ooh.
To
That's
Mike Rojo.
5 strikeouts for Johnson, or for Fisher rather. Very nice. And here's Keegan Streak.
Haven't had a ball hit out to the outfield yet for Logan.
Strike one. Strike two. Oh, I tell you. Fisher
going
coming
right
up.
after
Yeah,
him.
Fisher is after him, isn't he? Here we go. 2 strikes now. Streak's going to have to protect the plate. Oh, that was outside.
Ooh, just barely.
Yeah. 1-2.
Just off the outside corner. That was a good spot for Fisher.
Got him. Strike 3. So, 2 up, 2 down, going to the top of the batting order now with Ethan Hainwall. Hainwall struck out in the first inning, so let's see if he can do a little better this time. Well, that's going to be a ball one. A little high and outside that time. And another one. So 2. 2-0. There's the strike. Strike 1. 2-1. Strike 2. Caught the outside corner that time. Counts 2-2. 2 outs. Nobody on base. Got him. Strike 3.
Striking
3
out
up,
the side.
3 strikeouts in a row for Fisher. Holy smoke, he is really smoking them. All right, bottom of the third inning coming up. Our score is still 3-0. The Central Red Raiders in the lead. Take a little break, and we'll be back with more of today's game right after these messages.
At Boyer's, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Sofas, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Recliners, great. Prices, great. Personalities, and...
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyer's Furniture.
Please?
Dinner tonight? Don't go just anywhere. Make it special. A fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Real, authentic Mexican food made fresh every single day. Quesadillas, fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, and don't forget the margaritas. Looking for a place for a special celebration? Well, Fiesta Mexicana can handle groups up to 65 people. Their party planners will help you with a special menu or a delicious Mexican buffet. They can even cater a party in your home. So make it special. Make it Fiesta Mexicana on Mormon Coulee Road at the south end of La Crosse. Dinner tonight? Don't go just anywhere. Make it special. A fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Real, authentic Mexican food made fresh every single day. Quesadillas, fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, and don't forget the margaritas. Looking for a place for a special celebration? Well, Fiesta Mexicana can handle groups up to 65 people. Their party planners will help you with a special menu or a delicious Mexican buffet. They can even cater a party in your home. So make it special. Make it Fiesta Mexicana.
I wouldn't.
Welcome back, everybody. There's a long fly ball hit out to center field, and it's caught. So that was Andrew Fisher, I believe.
Yep.
Hitting a long fly ball and caught fairly easily by Julian Erickson out in center field. So Hunter Elson stepping up now. They walked him in the first inning. I believe we still have Gavrilos on the mound for Logan. There's a foul ball that'll go out of play.
Nelson came around to score on the Mikey Miller triple there in the first inning.
Yep.
Helped give him out that 3-0 lead.
There's a fly ball down the right field line. It's going to go foul, and right fielder went after that big time. That was Keegan Streak. Kind of tried to slide under it, but couldn't quite get to it, so that'll be strike 2. And Elson back in the batter's box.
Had to stop himself from running full speed into a fence. Tried to make the sliding grab, just ball a little too far away.
0-2. 1 out. Catches that one again. That's going to be a popper, and second base moves over. No, dropped it. Second. First pitch. Ball 1. And ball 2. I think that was the second pitch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ball 2. 2-0. That's going to go foul. So make it 2-1. 3-0 our score. Central in the lead. Over to first, and he gets back safely. They're going to make sure Elson knows that they're keeping an eye on him. Big swing by Mikey Miller, and strike 2. Two and 2. Whoa. And he hit him.
Looked like a curveball just spun out of his hand wrong, and
it kind of looked like Miller just stood there too, didn't it? I mean, it didn't look like he tried to avoid that at all.
Nah, he saw it was coming. I don't think he would have been able to get out of the way of that baseball no matter what. So he'll just take the hit by pitch on the off speed and get 2 guys on for Breck and Austin.
Runners at first and second, 1 out. Austin's first pitch, ball 1. He's going to pop that one right to the shortstop. Thought it was going to go over his head, but nope, right to him. So 2 outs. Up comes David Hayden. David ground out to the second baseman last time up. He is our designated hitter today. Logan not playing with a DH today. Strike 1. Goes the runner. That's going to be a high pop-up. The catcher's going after it. He's got it. So Hayden flies out. Little foul ball action. Catcher pulls it in, and that retires the side. No runs that time around. Our score remains 3-0. Central in the lead over Logan. And we'll move to the top of the 4th inning. Logan Rangers coming up in just a second. We can remind you that one of our sponsors here today, is Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services. They have been serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years now with traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish, located in La Crosse, La Crescent, and in Unalaska. Well, Logan coming back up here now, and we will see Julian Erickson, I believe, leading things off, followed by Alex Gavrilis and Nick Fry, 1, 2, and 3, or batters 2, 3, and 4, I should say. And Fisher's still on the mound. What a day he's having so far, Dave.
Yeah, 7 strikeouts through the first 10 hitters faced, and struck out the side in order. Rojo, Streak, and Hainwall back in the 3rd inning.
Boom, 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 just like that.
Really kind of gotten into a groove here in the past couple innings.
No kidding.
Only Gavrilos, Fry, and Moran in that lineup for Logan have not struck out against Fisher so far in this game.
And Logan has not had a base hit yet.
That's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. See if we get kind of a no-hitter going here, huh?
You had to say it.
Sorry. Is that going to jinx it? Did I just jinx it? Andrew Fisher on the mound.
It depends on if you believe in jinxes.
Okay.
Do you believe in jinxes?
I believe it's ball 1. Want to know the count. Ooh, make that ball 2, 2-0.
Now, if it ends here in this inning, we'll be blaming you.
Okay. It'll be my fault. All right.
Fisher's going to find you afterwards and blame you for
it.
So.
Don't tell him. Just don't tell him. 2-0. Oop, foul ball. 2-1.
I mean, he's going to end up watching the broadcast afterwards.
Oh, probably.
Course,
yeah,
so.
That's true. Counts 2-1. Whoa, got him there. 2-2. I think a little changeup action there.
And a little backdoor changeup, able to get it over the outside corner.
There's a high fly ball headed towards third base, and he's got it. 1 out. Alex Gavrilis coming up next. He got on base on an error in the 1st inning. One of the few, actually one of 2 Logan players that's been on base so far.
Yeah, him and Fry.
And he's going to be on again. There it is. Nice sock into center field. That'll be a base hit.
Well, I'm blaming you.
Nick Fry coming up now. He walked in the 1st inning.
Had a no-no through 3 1/3. I don't know if that's long enough to actually be significant, but
yeah, probably not.
Maybe in
But
Fisher's
still,
mind it's
when you think of the number of strikeouts, you said he had 7 out of 10.
Yep,
that's pretty good. That's pretty amazing, actually.
Let's see if he can keep up that kind of pace.
Well, that's ball 1. 1-0. They're going to call that 2-0. Runner on first, taking a little bit of a lead off there. There's the strike, 2-1. Throws it over to first. Now, I believe in high school ball, you can actually step off the mound and pretend you're going to throw it and not do it. Now, you can't do that in college, can you?
I think as long as you step off, it's fine.
And as long as you're off the mound,
yeah.
Anything you want to do with it, or?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for lefties, when they want to do a pickoff over to first, you don't have to take your foot off the rubber to do a pickoff throw, but that means if you step over that way, you have to throw.
Gotcha. Counts 3-2 now, full count. to Nick Fry. Whoa, walked him. Well, that's the second time he's walked Nick Fry today. And it'll bring up Devin Moran. Devin flied out in the second inning. Now we've got runners at first and second and the tying run at the plate.
It's been a grind so far for Fisher. This next one will be his 64th pitch of the day here in the fourth inning.
Ground ball. Shortstop. Oh, bobbles it. Boy, he tried to pick that up on the run and just couldn't do it. So that gets a runner on base, and now base is loaded. Are we giving him an error on that one?
I'm giving him an E6.
All right. So Logan now with one base hit, bases loaded, and this is Caleb Trusoni. Strike one. One out. So base hit scores probably 2 runs. Infield comes in on the corners. There's a ground ball. Shortstop is able to stop it, but he's not able to pick it up, and the runner gets to first base.
And we got a run on the board now for Logan.
So there you go. It's now 3-1. This is Josh Lauby. Josh struck out in the second inning. Base is still loaded. Strike one.
We're going to call that
strike two.
We're going to call that a hit, by the way.
Strike one.
0-1.
Well, yeah, I did put that in as a hit.
Yeah, put it as a hit, yeah. That was a tough play to make out there at shortstop for Mikey Miller.
That one's going to fall into center field, picked up by the center fielder. Another run scores. And another base hit for the Logan Rangers. So what looked like it was really going Central's way there for a while suddenly is going the other way. And Logan's sitting there with bases loaded and picking up some runs. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to wave Devin Moran around third to head for home and try and score 2. But he kind of slipped going around third and fell down and had to scramble back.
So, Coach having a little discussion with his guys out there. Joe Branson, man in the hoodie.
Trying to give Fisher a little breather here. Like I said, already up over 60 pitches. That's 67 by my count. Probably give or take 1 or 2. I mean, he's getting up there in only the 4th inning.
3-2. And now this is Mike Rojo.
Rojo struck out his last time up, leading off the 3rd.
Foul ball, out of play. Strike one. So Coach Branson hanging in there with his pitcher. I mean, I don't think you give up on your pitcher because he's having a bad inning here.
Yeah, he's only given up 2 runs. It hasn't been that much damage so far.
7 strikeouts, pretty good record there. There's strike 2.
Fisher's one of his better pitchers on this team, so he's got to trust him. Trust that he can get through this. .6 ERA on the year coming into today.
That was high. Ball 1. 1-2. Got him. Struck him out. Well, Fisher needed that, that's for sure. Give him a little shot of confidence out there as Keegan's streak comes up. Keegan struck out last time at bat. Bases still loaded, 2 outs. And Logan picking up 2 runs in this inning. It's 3-2. Foul ball.
That better not have gone near my car.
It might have. I didn't hear a ka-thunk, so
All right.
you're probably okay.
As long as my
There's a
windows
lot
aren't
of cars
broken.
over there, so don't worry.
Yeah. Now that the river has finally receded.
Yes, it has, somewhat.
It's receded back from the parking lot, so it's back far enough.
1-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Keegan Streak, bottom of the batting order for Logan. Going for that inside corner, couldn't quite get it. 2-1. Fisher finds the pitch he likes, and here we go. Into the net. Two and two. See if Fisher can get him this time. Got him. Strike 3. So Fisher pitches his way out of that one and picks up a couple of strikeouts in the end, but not until Logan is able to put 2 runs up on the board. So our score 3-2, and Central will be coming up next. So before they do that, we're going to take another break. We'll do that. We'll be back with more of today's game after these messages on KQEG TV and KQEG-TV.
Tools you need to find your next home. Our Castle Finder app is the most up-to-date home search app around. Search by neighborhoods, school districts, and more. It's the only real estate app with augmented reality. Point your phone or tablet and see all nearby homes for sale with photos and details right at your fingertips. Make your home search fun and easy. Castle Finder, available on the App Store or The Castle commitment is making sure you have all the tools.
It's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson, along with Dave Gasper. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Central in the lead 3-2. And up to bat to start things off for the Central Red Raiders is Dylan Lappick. He's at this is the bottom of the batting order now. Ground ball out to the second baseman. He's got it. Over to first, 1 out. Top of the batting order coming up now. Van Egtern, followed by Fellens and Demmel. 1, 2, and 3.
Last time up, Van Egtern hit a nice shot out into left field, but it was caught out there by Josh Lauby.
And a ball to start things out to Van Egtern. He's not going to give him anything that he can hit too easily here, I don't think. Yep, that one's outside, looking for that corner, doesn't get it.
I think that's pretty much the goal with most at-bats.
Well, yeah, but especially this young man because he's batting .468, you know.
Yeah, this is the dangerous hitter here.
Yeah, top of this batting order. There's a shot out to the second baseman. Nice dive, but he doesn't get it, and Van Egtern gets a hit. He gets on base. Base hit, too. You're going to call that a base hit, aren't you?
Yeah, calling that a base hit.
Me too. So, man on first, 1 out, and Zach Fellens now up to bat. Fellens, a .380 batter. They're going to keep an eye on Van Egtern over at first. Whoa.
Oh,
Hit a
that's
straight line drive to the first baseman who stepped on the base. Bam, double play.
there's nothing you can do there. That is probably the worst luck you can have for Central. Taking off on the hit and run. Executed well. I mean, Felons made contact, but it was just right to the first baseman, Caleb Trisoni, and that was as easy as a double play as you're ever going to get if you're the Logan Rangers.
No kidding. Well, let's see. We've got, coming up this weekend. As a matter of fact, Saturday night we'll be out at the racetrack for the first regular season race out there. And we will be obviously recording that race, and you get to watch it Sunday night, Knights of Thunder at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. And that'll be followed by Thursday. You get to see it again on Thursday at 7 o'clock. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great season of racing out at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway, and I hear it's going to be warmer too.
Oh, hopefully.
It's going to be in the 60s, they say. Now,
they say.
Let's hope somebody's right about that this time, and we get some nice weather for the races this year.
Yeah, if not, complain to your local weatherman.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah, we don't employ any weathermen.
No, we don't. Let's see, what do we got? The top of the batting order coming up, don't we? Ethan Hainwell will lead things off. Get underway in the top of the 5th inning. Boy, that was a fast inning for Central, wasn't it?
Yeah, that double play lineout really kind of helped get things going for.
Ended it quickly.
Yeah.
Now, how many pitches has Fisher thrown so far? You're the guy keeping count.
He is at 76, it looks like.
76?
76.
Unofficially.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
Might have missed one or two in there, but it's around that ballpark.
Well, let's see if Logan can take the lead here in this inning.
And try and push Fisher out of the game.
This is Hainwall. There's the pitch. Outside.
Got to cut the radio here.
Yeah, we got to cut the radio here. Oh, there it is.
Go.
There we go. Strike 2. Well, no. I'm thinking it was.
Yeah. Sometimes the walk-up music, you just.
Yeah.
When the song's too good.
Outside. 2-1. Foul ball, make it strike 2. 2-2. Where was that? No, that's going to be full count. We got 3-2. Let's see what Fisher can do here. Foul ball. Hainwall protecting the plate, keeping himself in there. There's a fly ball. That's going to be caught. Whoa, what a catch. Right fielder comes flying in there, catches that ball. That's Levi Wolf, and pulls that one in. Very nicely done. And it's 1 out. Boy, that was an outstanding
nice
effort.
Diving grab. And
yeah.
Ball was kind of in no man's land there, but able to jump in there at the last second was Wolf and make a nice diving play.
Ball hung up in the net. They were all staring up at the net there, hoping it would come down, but didn't do it, so strike 1. This is Julian Erickson. 1 out. Ball, the count now 1-1 to Erickson. Ground ball right back to Fisher. He grabs it, underhands it to first, and that's 2 outs. Boy, you got to be fast when you got to think fast when you're the pitcher, don't you? And it comes at you like that.
That's not even thinking. That's just straight up reaction.
Yeah, you're right. You don't have time to think, do you?
No.
Okay, this is Alex Gavrilis. Alex got a base hit last time, hit a nice one into center field. Outside, ball 2. 2-0. That's going to go out of play again. So 2-1. Foul tip. Make it 2-2. Two outs. See if Gavrilis wants to get things rolling for Logan, I'm sure. And that's a third strike called. They'll throw him out. That counts as a strikeout, I believe, doesn't it?
Yep.
So, 3 up, 3 down. Nobody left on base. No runs on that one. No hits, no errors. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And Central will be coming up. Central in the lead. The score 3-2. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more of today's game after these important messages.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Party at the Arterial Barn Grill. Stop in and meet the new owners. This is still the place where people come for a delicious meal and reconnect with friends. Specials? You bet. Friday it's fish, Saturday slow roasted prime rib, Taco Tuesday tacos for $2. Wednesdays get a basket of wings for $2.50. Choose from 13 different sauces. Great appetizers too. Now serving breakfast Friday through Monday from 8 to 2. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition. Why not make it yours? Join the party at the Arterial Barn.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Dave Gasper. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning now. Central coming up. And it'll be Ty Demmel leading things off for the Raiders, followed by Andrew Fisher and Hunter Elson. 1, 2, that's actually 3, 4, and 5. Middle of the batting order here for Central. 3-2 our score. Central up by 1. Strike 1. Demmel's not going to just watch him go by. He's going to go after him. Strike 2. Maybe not the best one to go after there, but
it looked good.
Appreciate the effort. Yeah.
Off-speed pitch just kept on moving down out of the zone. Another one.
Foul ball. 0-2 the count. Comes the pitch. That's outside. 1-2. Outside. Make it 2-2. There's a fly ball. That's going to go out of play. 2-2. Demmel got a little piece of that one. That time, right field, is it going to go? No, foul. Foul ball again. Counts 2-2 now to Ty Demmel. There he goes out to center field, and it's caught. 1 out. How many pitches now are we looking at Gavrilis? How many has he thrown so far?
Here. He looks to be at 66 by my count.
Oh, okay.
So he's been able to keep it a little under control. Had a very quick inning there in the 4th. Didn't have very many pitches. I was able to keep him kind of more on pace.
Ball 1. This is Andrew Fisher. Andrew struck out in the 1st inning, flied out in the 3rd, so he's 0 for 2 as far as getting on base. Bunts. It bounced off of somebody down there.
I think it bounced off the back fencing there, the backstop. See, I have Fisher in there now. Fisher himself has 91 pitches by my count, so
2-0. So we won't be seeing too much of him then, will we?
And next inning will probably be his last unless he's able to get through quickly, but probably unlikely to finish this game.
3-0. Strike 1. Gavrilos comes back with a strike. Now let's see what Fisher can do here. Ground ball right to the first baseman. He'll pick it up and step on first. 2 outs. Hunter Elson coming up now. He got a base hit in the 3rd inning, walked in the 1st, so he's 2 for 2 as far as getting on base. See what Elson can do this time. 2 outs now. There's a high fly ball. Center fielder's coming in. He's got it. Tires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Central, no score, no runs that time around, but they're able to stay in the lead. Our score still 3-2. Central with a 1-run lead as we move to the top of the 6th inning. The game continues. Well, let's see. We got, we got a lot more baseball coming up next week, I believe. Oh, we've got Aquinas and Holman, I think, on Monday. I believe that's correct. Then later in the week, on Thursday, we have a game. I can't remember who it is right offhand, but you'd think I would write that stuff down,
You
wouldn't
would
you?
think so,
You would think
yeah.
I would write that stuff down. Now, wait a minute. Maybe it's in my scheduler here. I'll check my scheduler real quick here. Hello, Mom? No, just kidding. Yeah, ball game, we're at Aquinas on Monday, and then on Thursday, we're at West Salem. I think that might be the West Salem GET game. That should be a real good game. We're in the Cooley Conference. West Salem with a wonderful facility out there. If you folks have never been out there to watch a ball game, boy, I tell you, they have just got a wonderful facility. So we'll be out there in GET, of course. Always a good team, and there's quite a bit of a rivalry between West Salem and GET. Always has been now. Down to second base they go. So Logan coming up now, and they will start with Nick Fry. He's walked twice, interestingly enough. Now, and you mentioned that Fisher's had about 93 pitches.
91.
91. Yeah. Okay, I don't see anybody warming up in the
No.
bullpen, so if they're gonna pull somebody, and they're gonna have to, it'll be probably somebody who's out on the field right now. That one's gonna go outside. Ball 1. Now each one of the dugouts has to keep track of their own pitches. Oh, ball 2. 2-0. There's the strike. 2-1. It's interesting that they count the number of pitches, but it's no more than 100 pitches, per week actually. Here's another one. Nope, that's going to be ball. 3-1. But they don't really take into account all the warm-up pitches.
Right.
Or maybe they do, and they figure that they can still pitch 100 in a game.
Yeah, I mean, the warm-up pitches are a little bit different. It's just kind of getting them ready for
strike 2, 3-2.
But I'm just like combining it all that stress on the arm with the 100 pitches in the actual game.
Yeah.
You know, that's just going to keep on adding up. And you've seen so many arm injuries up at, the big league level, the college level, places like that. You got to start trying to prevent that down here in high school.
He walked him. Boy, he's walked Fry 3 times now. I mean, what is that? Some kind of a jinx?
I don't know, but for whatever it is,
yeah,
Fry has the patience, and seems like Fisher's just unable to get him out or get him to swing or whatever it is.
So now we have a runner on first, and we're going to probably we might see a little small ball here. What do you think?
It's possible. Looks like Central's getting ready for that possibility with their third baseman playing in on the grass a little bit, taking a couple steps forward.
Evan Moran up now. Got on base on an error last time. Down to first. Nice throw. Van Ectern's got a heck of an arm. He can whip that down to first base in no time.
Yeah, it's tough to run on Van Ectern out there with the type of cannon that he's displayed.
There's the bunt. Pulls it back.
And that's pitch number 99 in my book. So
Strike
this
2.
is going to be the last hitter for Fisher.
Strike 3. He got him. Struck him out. So if he's done,
and
it looks like he is. Yeah, that was a strikeout. Good one to finish on.
Able to make it through 5 1/3.
I count 11 strikeouts.
With 11 strikeouts.
Wow.
Had 16 total outs. 11 were via the strikeout.
Very nice. I think one of our umpires is taking a quick respite. 3-2 our score as we wait for a new pitcher to come out.
Looks like it's probably going to be one of the infielders because all the outfielders are still out there. No one really kind of came with the coach out there, did he? Did anyone?
No, I don't think so. Fisher will retire. There he goes. I think that's Fisher running off. Yep, it is. And who do they leave on the mound? Let's see if we catch a number. It looks like number 8. Is that Ty Demmel?
Yes.
Well, Demmel's got a 4.67 ERA. So he's going to come in here and see if he can finish it.
Looks like Fisher's going over to third base, and then that's probably the third baseman Felon's going over to second. Yeah. So
You're right.
So Felon's now to second.
Yep.
Fisher to third. Ty Demmel to the mound.
All right.
Now that we got that cleared up.
Yeah, now let him warm up a little bit here. There's one out, and Logan with a man on first. Umpires down there getting it all straightened out, letting everybody know who's going where. I think Demmel's ready to go.
Looks like it.
We just need an umpire.
He's over there by the Logan dugout. Looks like
Van Ectern's going to stop out, have a few words.
Yeah, home plate ump looks like he's still giving the lineup changes over there to Logan. Now he's ready, taking a long walk back.
Jeff Eisenzee and Paul Bloyer are umpires today. All right, here we go. One out. This is Caleb Trusoni. Got a base hit last time up. Ty Demmel on the mound. Fly ball to right field, and it is caught. The runner will hang on to first base. Actually, we have a pinch runner out there, number 8, and I don't have a number 8 on our roster.
Looks like a courtesy runner for Fry, the catcher.
Yep. All right, this is Josh Lauby. 2 outs now. Big swing. 0-2. Lauby steps out of the batter's box. All right, here we go. Wow, that was a nice pitch. Strikeout.
Nice little slider or changeup or whatever it was, but good pitch. Caught Lobby looking.
And we come to the end, coming up on the bottom of the 6th inning here. Our score is still 3-2. And again, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with more of this game in just a moment, everybody. So stick around. Watching high school baseball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. We'll be back after this.
Stop in and meet the new owners. This is still the place where people come for a delicious meal and reconnect with friends. Specials? You bet. Friday it's fish, Saturday slow roasted prime rib, Taco Tuesday tacos for $2. Wednesdays get a basket of wings for $2.50. Choose from 13 different sauces. Great appetizers too. Now serving breakfast Friday through Monday from 8 to 2. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition. Why not make it yours?
Hey Rays fans, it's The Voice, Dan Dyke, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to have drivers from La Crosse and Toma tell you about how their season's going, and maybe a couple of different guests along the way, too.
If there's a race at a track in about 4 states, we're going to be there. I'll be announcing there. The video cameras are going to be going full force, and you'll see them Thursday through Sunday. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. Hey, Rays fans, it's the...
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson, along with Dave Gasper, and we are in the bottom of the 6th inning here. Central in the lead, 3-2, and the Central Red Raiders are up now. Mikey Miller will lead things off. He got hit by a pitch on the last time up. That time he just hit one down the left field line, and is that fair?
Nope.
Nope, going to go foul. But he's going to run all the way around, though.
Yeah, absolutely jumped all over that first pitch, landed probably maybe a foot foul just outside of that line. And
so close.
So close. Miller thought he had it, running all the way around till the umpires had to tell him, nope, that's foul. Still makes the trip 306 feet all the way around the bases anyways.
Strike one. Counts 0-1, score 3-2. Central in the lead. Mikey goes after that one too, and it goes out of bounds. Strike two. Ooh, boy, I thought he was going to reach for that for a minute there. Yeah. 1-2 now. Ball one.
Yeah, Miller's been aggressive up there at the plate today.
Sure has.
The pitches he's chosen to swing at.
Whoa, way outside. 2-2.
Not going to be that aggressive, though.
And another foul ball. Count stays 2-2. Ground ball, that's going to get, caught by the shortstop. Can he get it to first? No, not in time. He's safe. But a great stop, I got to tell you, a great stop by Hainwall out there. Otherwise, that would have been a double probably.
And made a nice little grab in the hole and just not able to get up quick enough and fire over to first. And Miller's got wheels, so
yeah,
that was going to be a tough play to begin with. And just able to make a nice stop, keep it in front of him. But now got a man on for Brecken Austin, first baseman.
No outs. Austin got a base hit in the first inning, flied out in the third. And he tries for a bunt.
Oh!
What a catch. What a catch. Can he get back to first? No,
Wow.
They did it again. They did it again. That little bunt just popped up in the air, and what a dive by Gavrilos to catch that. Holy smoke.
You got to send that to Sports Center.
That's the highlight reel right there, you know. And again, they catch a runner off base on a fly ball. That's the second time that's happened.
And what a diving
2
play
outs.
by Gavrilos.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, this is David Hayden now. Hayden not had a great day so far. That's a foul ball. Hayden flied out in the third, ground out in the first, so he's 0 for 2. He's their DHer here. David Hayden, also a basketball player. We watched him play on the team this year. The ball, okay, all right, 2-1. There's a full ground ball, gets away from him. Actually, a foul ball. 2-2. There, that one's right out to the second baseman. He bobbles it. Can he get it? No. Bobbled by the second baseman, and David Hayden gets on base.
Yeah, it's going to be an E4 there on. Who's that? That's Moran out there at second base.
E4. Devin Moran picks up an error. And the bottom of the order now for Central, Dylan Lappick comes up with a runner on first and 2 outs. High and outside, ball 1. Strike. 1-1. Fly ball, that's going to drop in. Did it? Yep, he didn't catch it. Runner's going to third, dives into third base and gets there. So Lappick with a base hit. A nice effort, though, out in center field by Julian Erickson. He just wasn't quite able to get to it.
Nah, kind of trapped that baseball underneath his glove, and it popped out, and unable to make the play. And since there were 2 outs, Hayden was running on contact, so he's able to make it all the way to third. Now runners at the corners, and Central's threatening to add to their lead here, something that Logan is desperately trying to avoid as we get late in the game here in the 6th inning.
And Logan coach has stepped out there to have a few words with his guys. Ellenbecker is going to say, all right, we got a guy on first, we got a guy on third. Let's all be aware this is what we need to do. Here's where the play should be, just to make sure everybody is.
Yeah, just in case the runner at first there, Lappick decides to take off, try and get in a rundown, or if he goes for a straight steal where they throw in the baseball, they throw it at second, they throw into third, or they having the shortstop cut it off early. Bunch of different possibilities here.
One of Central's best hitters, Van Egg, turn up.
Did a little fake to third, fake to first.
And that's going to be a high, towering pop-up, and it is caught. Whew. So Logan gets out of that one. And Van Egtern flies out. So we go to the top of the 7th inning, and this is Logan's last chance to try and pull this out. And they will have, let's see, they'll start out with Mike Rojo, followed by Keegan Streak. So really the bottom of the batting order for Logan. And then they'll pop up to the top with Ethan Hainwall. But the 2 guys that are coming up first have both struck out twice in 2 times at bat.
Yeah, and Hainwall also has 2 strikeouts today in the first and the third innings.
Yeah.
So not looking like the best spot. Good spot for Demmel though, 8-9-1 in the batting order.
Yep.
Kind of where he wants to be. The real kind of trouble spots for Central today has really kind of been Nick Fry and Alex Gavrilos in the middle of that order.
Yeah.
Other than that, they've been handling most everyone else with ease.
3-2. Logan will try to tie things up, maybe take the lead here. All right, here we go. Ty Demmel on the mound. Mike Rojo in the batter's box for Logan. First pitch, right back to the pitcher, over to first, 1 out. Keegan Streak coming up next. One out. Bottom of the batting order now, as we mentioned. That one outside, 2-0. Can hear the noisy crowd out there. They're making a little bit of noise. There's a strike. 2-1. Oh, that's outside. 3-1. Demmel needs to bear down on this one. And he does. Strike 2. 3-2. Full count now to Keegan Streak.
Took a little off there to make sure he could get it into the zone, get back into this count, get it full.
Foul ball. That's going to go out of play. That one might have hit your car.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that one. Hopefully it doesn't shatter one of my windows. I don't know if I have baseball coverage on my insurance.
Got him. Struck him out. So, one more out. One more batter away from a win for Central here. And it's the top of the Logan batting order. This is Ethan Hainwell. Struck out twice tonight and flied out in the 5th inning. So he's 0 for 3 getting on base. Which means to me he could be due. There's a fly, pop up out of bounds, out of play. Foul ball. Strike 1. Van Egtern goes out, gives his pitcher a little encouragement. Says, come on, man, we can get this guy. Strike 2. All right, Demmel could end it right here. Ground ball, that's going to go to the shortstop. He's got it over to first, and did he get him? He got him. And that brings us to the end of the game, folks. We retired the side, and our final score here today, 3-2. Central wins this one, but it was a close one, Dave.
It was. Very close game, very intense. Just kind of a rivalry game you would expect between these two. Neither team really giving an inch all throughout this game, and it was that first inning 3-run triple from Mikey Miller that held up all through the rest of the game.
Yeah, good game for Central, and actually I think Logan played quite well also today. Just couldn't quite get over that hump and get that extra couple innings, or couple runs, I should say. Well, that's our final score again, 3-2. I want to thank you, Dave, for joining me today here at the microphone, and we hope you'll join us next week, folks, as we bring you another couple of games. Monday we're at Aquinas, and I believe that's Holman versus Aquinas. Should be a 5 o'clock game. You can catch it on the internet. We'll start about 5, and or you can watch the playback the following day at 6 o'clock. So until next time, for Dave Gasper, I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching High School Baseball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.
You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders. Tonight's game was brought to you by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning at 1025 Southwest 2nd Avenue in Unalaska. Your comfort is their business. Choose Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Fiesta Mexicana. Celebrate Mother's Day this week at Fiesta Mexicana. Boyer's Furniture. Quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. By Castle Realty. Whether you're buying or selling, see Castle Realty. And the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. A tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours? Thanks for watching High School Baseball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. You've been watching the KQEG TV High School.